This is a short animation that will help you maximize the efficiency of your construction site when receiving Boreal pallets onto your property. Make sure you have enough access for delivery and unloading. A site accessibility form will be sent to you to ensure compliance. The storage space must be at least 4 times the surface of the slab. The lifting equipment that will unload the pallets must be equipped with forks, and it must have a lifting capacity of 5,000 pounds and a range of 12 feet. Lay boards on the ground to avoid placing the pallets directly on the ground. On your slab, indicate the numbers of walls by consulting your plan provided by Boreal, respecting the orientation of your house. When unloading the pallets, make sure to place the pallets identified with a wall number next to the corresponding wall. Note that several pallets may be necessary to build a wall depending on the model of Boreal cottage chosen. If the site is not accessible due to a slope or the presence of trees, place the pallets in the logical order of assembly. Do not stack wall pallets on top of each other unless you keep the lifting equipment for the duration of the job. Take the pallet with standard lengths of 71, 95, or 119 inches and place it in the corner of the slab if space permits. Generic logs can be installed anywhere the plan indicates. The 95-inch length is the most commonly used. Place the hardware pallet in a strategic location so that it's easily accessible throughout the job. In winter, it is important to store items such as paints, sealant, stain, etc. that are sensitive to frost in a warm place. Store the pallets of roof structure and stairs away from each other, but in an area that's easily accessible by the crane or other lifting equipment that will be used for the beams. Be sure to store them flat to avoid any deformation, and thus avoid any direct contact of the boards with the ground. Locate the pallet in which the corner posts are located and keep it accessible. Store pallets of decking, interior roof finish, in an area with sufficient space to allow for sorting of the decking. At the time of the installation, in order to avoid the deformation of wood, the decking will have to be sorted for saving of time to the assembly and to decrease the losses during the cut. If necessary, the pallets of decking can be brought closer to the building when the crane for the installation will be on the construction site. Place pallets of insulation and miscellaneous wood aside, as they will be used last. Insulation pallets can be stacked on top of each other. Place pallets of roofing sheets and bending sheets out of the way, making sure nothing is stored on top of them. After unloading, make sure that the pallets are still well protected without tearing the canvas. If this is not the case, take the time to repair them to keep them safe from water. There! You've just optimized your construction site, which will save you an enormous amount of time. Time to get to work.